Hey guys, welcome back. We're back here on Corpse Party Book of Shadows, and we are off Shig for right now, and we're playing as some other characters. Can't really remember their names, but one's basically a child, and the other one's kind of, I don't know, more mature, I guess. And they came from, ooh, um, I don't know. Let's check out the boys' room first. Boys' room completely boarded up, but there is a spirit. Let's check that out. Did you know what lies beneath this school? It's a matter of agony and torment that can drive a man to madness with a single touch. I know that, but they don't know that yet. Let's check out this floor first, and then we'll go to... Yes, then we'll go to the other place. Let's check out the staff room. The staff room, I'm pretty sure, has been locked in every single... Never mind. We will not go to the staff room. We will go... Music room, maybe? Ah, yes, music room. I about said magic room. What the hell? Sorry, I accidentally dropped my pouch on the piano. Don't scare me like that. Who just drops a pouch? I don't see anything. We're just gonna look at this. This is stupid, 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 stupid. I'm gonna kill her, even though she's already dead. Kill her. Kill her, kill her. Calm down. Okay, so I think it's Beethoven. I think Mozart's up there too. Just like music people, you know. I guess we can go to the next floor now. So let's go to the second floor. Don't see anything there. Ah, yes, art room. So the music room's open. What about the art room? It is. Wonderful. We can get our art degree. What do we have? Tower canvas is covered. Realistic drawings of flies. Are you sure those are drawings? Blood red. Actually, wait. There's a tube of red paint inside. Which means red coloring must be... don't think about it. Don't think about it. Canvas is blank. Stain, but there's a faint stain all across it, and roughly in the shape of a human torso. Wonderful. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Well, this music room was a bust. Let's go to the reference room. The ref room. Hole in the... No! Camera flash! Camera flash, right? The dull, gloomy corridor suddenly lit up brightly for just a moment. And in the moment, something became visible. Oh, that right there. There was a glint in the dim light. Sat what appeared to be a compact from electronic device. In contrast with everything else in the school, it seemed a fairly recent item, a decade old at most. What do you suppose this is? I'm not really sure, but it kind of looks like a battery. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Someone brought a beefed up phone or a gaming system in here. Might as well take it with us, I figure. Though if I gave it to the girl for safekeeping, she'd wind up on the ground again somewhere. I decided to pocket the thing. She can do stuff. She's not like that worthless. That could be from the guy's camera. The forgot his name. The one that's with the one ghost girl, Naho. The door to the reference room is frozen in place. Okay. And nothing else here. So we can go to the girls' room now, and then we can go back down, I guess. But there's surely going to be something in the girls' room. Surely. I don't see anything under the doors. Human hair? Okay. Let's try these. Every one of them seems to be locked from the inside. No, I don't see any ropes or anything. Are all of them like that? Okay, I guess. I can't read that either. It's us. God, we look terrible. Are you serious? There's nothing. So I guess we have to go back down there? This is going swimmingly. I didn't check out the head, I guess. Guess we can look at the head. I want to try to forget about the head, but... Face on the left, facial features, male student. Hey, seriously, you need to stop shoving. The girl seemed to be almost as she was trying to hide behind my body from the sight of the severed head. And it ended up pushing me forward in the process. She could just not look at it. Yeah. Worse still, she was pushing me right into the shelf, giving me an uncomfortable close view of the head, not to mention things crawling on it. See, this is why you should keep your hands to yourself. I'm supposed to be your shield or something? Well, that was something. That was something. I don't know. Guess we could look in the music room again. We found the battery. There's not really very much place to go. Oh! On the other side of the hole, there is now a man collapsed in the ground. I couldn't see any obvious wounds on him, but he hasn't moved at all. Hard to discern details in this dim light, but it seems to be a bit bigger... Too big to be a middle schooler. Who is that? Seems a bit too old to be a student. Is he dead? No. So I don't know. Are you alright? Are you injured? Maybe. Still no response. Maybe we should chuck something over there. Maybe we should... That would be a bad idea. Alright, look. This was lying on the floor over there. A camera? I wonder if it's his. It's that guy's. Yeah, it's fairly expensive looking DV camcorder. A well-worn one at that, with dings and chips all over. Nonetheless, it looked like it probably still worked. What was that? Is he gonna get up or something? Mayu, where have you gone to yourself to? Mayu, I swear I heard your voice just a moment ago. You can't be far. You were singing about missing me. Are you okay? Have you been injured? Are you afraid? Are you lonely? Damn it! Taguchi, what the hell is keeping you? It's been over an hour. I've been waiting here to exchange information with you. Then I could be out of searching. The head's not there, so we're not in the same space. Damn it. God damn it. Why has it come to this? Mayu. I don't care about anyone else. I just want you to be safe. Just you, and I'll be happy. This guy's creepy. The hell are you looking at? In my agitated state, I kicked a pair of hallway slippers that was sitting in the ground nearby, and they flew right into the dead girl's face. What are you sitting in a place like that? Anyway, you're dead. You're not worthy of such an honored seat. You're an eyesore. Jeez, Shiga. Oh my gosh. What's that look? You think it's strange? What gives you the right? The goddamn stiff! I grabbed her jaw and began shaking it around. It was a bit startled at the sensation. It felt just like I was touching living flesh. Except this person was very, very cold. Cold as a statue. A statue covered in skin and muscle, but a statue nonetheless. What am I doing? I have lost my mind. Why else would I be venting an angry dead body? I'm terribly sorry. I see now that your eyes have been sliced up, so you really weren't looking at anything, were you? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? If I'd asked you this a few days ago, there's no doubt you'd be able to voice your objections and slap me right in the face. Miss Arisha Kaida? Pity. Get it together. If you keep this up, you'll never find Mayu. Besides, this poor girl is an unfortunate victim. She's done nothing wrong. Want to know a secret, Kaide? You're quite the looker right now, but you're just going to rot right here on out. Just rot and rot. You'll rot until your flesh gets all soft and mushy like soup. Your skin starts to stretch and sag, and your eyeballs begin to spill out your head like raw eggs. Oh my gosh. Can we get off him, please? The smell you produce will be fouler than any toilet, and every part of you, your face, your mouth, your bowels will become maggot chow. But before that happens, yes, let's preserve that beautiful form of yours, shall we? I flipped my cell phone back on and switched it to camera mode, entering the lens on the lovely Miss Kaide. Her slashed and broken gaze was focused right of her at the downward-facing angle. Yet in contrast to those features, to these injuries, she wore a peaceful expression on her face, almost as if she was posing for me, just waiting for me to hit the shutter button. What a lovely visage. This will make a splendid picture. Was that the flash that we saw whenever... No, that was a different floor, never mind. Superb. Have you ever heard of a French film called Un Chien Andalou? You remind me much of that right now. I might take it another. You may just be more charming now than you were when you were alive. Yes, I think you must be. I mean, just look at that face. The lines formed by those stiffening cheekbones. Ah, I'm sorry. But it's just so erotic. Those cuts in your wrists. I tried poking her wound with a finger and heard a moist, squishy sound as my fingertips were swallowed up. She'd gone cold, but I guess there was still some blood left in her. Either that or decomposition was already well underway. I pushed farther in, digging my finger through the gaps between her muscles until it struck something smooth and hard. I've struck bone. This viscous chill bellies the steadfast strength of the marrow within. It's almost sensual. As I drew my face into her forehead, a few particles of perfume scented the foul odor and sweat and sebum that had henceforth been assaulting my nostrils. Sealed in a place like this, unable even to wash your hair, but still found the time and energy to groom. How delightful. And yet, the smell of death and blood suits you so much better. So much better. Okay, that's my voice acting lessons for today. So what the hell have I been doing? Well, I've been taking pictures of corpses. I suppose they do say stress is the real killer in situations like this, so anything I can do to relieve my built-up stress isn't so bad. Yes, it's all happenstance. There happened to be corpses in here, so I, come to think of it, Taguchi, was taking footage of the corpses in here as well. He said he was doing it so he could file a police report. 1 hour has long since come and gone. Perhaps it's time to search for him as well. It's not entirely possible that he's met with Mayu and is accompanying her, after all. In which case, standing around will accomplish nothing. Staff room, hallway there. Amidst the darkness of the corridors, I spotted human figures, living ones this time. Oh, it's them. Oh no. 2 of them. Both female, both much younger than I. I approached them without making a noise or saying a single word to announce myself. Ah! What is it this time? Junior high, I'd guess, maybe 12 or 13 years old. One was clearly much more fear-prone than the other, and as she wrapped herself around her companion's arm and was actively trying to hide behind her, she was looking in my general direction, but with the lighting as dim as it was, I had no idea whether or not she could see me. And while finding survivors in this land of the dead was a rare occurrence indeed, my focus was squarely on the man sprawled out farther down the hall. He was unconscious, possibly worse. An uncrossable gap separated us, but I definitely recognized him. It was Taguchi. Mr. Kikuchi dead? Was I concerned about him? Did I feel for him? Honestly, no. I felt nothing whatsoever at that moment. I was simply asking because I was curious. I'm normally calm and stoic. Sure, but this seemed cold, even by my standards. Did I really not care any way or another if he were dead? Hey! You know that guy? No, not really. But you just said his name, didn't you? Here. I think this belongs to him. Give it a look. The girl handed me a beat-up DV camera. No doubt about it. This was the same one Taguchi had been looking into when I met him earlier. I took it, without a word, and immediately tried to turn it on, but to no avail. It has no power. Battery's dead. Doesn't seem like it'll be much use anymore. You guys have a battery? I think we found its battery pack on the ground, too. Here, try it out. Okay. The hell is this problem? Okay, he says. What kind of social rejects accepts a stranger's kindness like that? Oh my gosh, social reject. Ooh, girl. Nah, I think needed thanks or anything, but still. Nari? Don't worry, he's not even listening. I placed the battery pack into the DV camera and immediately saw the red power light pop on. Still fully functional, by all appearances. Now I can check over the footage he's collected. So, what are you two doing here? Well, we're looking for our friends, Nana, and, Hikiari? Fellow students from, whatever junior high, yeah. My name's Nari, and this is Chihaya. I see, middle schoolers then. Ha! The littler of you two reminds me of Mochida's sister. Huh? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a senior high student, right? I'm looking for someone too. Her name is Mayu Suzimoto. Have you either of you seen her? You know, it's proper manners to introduce yourself before you start asking questions. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm Shig, an 11th grader at Kishiaragi Academy High School. Back to my questions then. Have either of you seen Mayu? I have a picture of her here. I flipped open Mayu's student ID to her photo page, almost as if there was sheriff flashing my badge. But the responses of these two were not encouraging. They exchanged a quick glance with one another, then shook their heads. I don't think either of us has seen her, no. I see. That's alright. There may be some clues on her whereabouts in this camera. I rewound the tape a bit and put the camera in playback mode. Immediately, horrifying imagery began displaying on the device's tiny LCD screen. Audio was irrelevant. It seemed like the only sounds of the tape were those of Taguchi's ragged breathing and footsteps, his occasional self-mutterings. 90% of the video footage then consisted of dead bodies, while the remaining 10% was mostly just the camo auto-focusing in the dim light. Each body was shot from a variety of angles, so their causes of death would easily be determined. Guess he really was planning on showing this to the police. The hell is this place? It's nothing but dead bodies. Get away! I don't want to see that. The two nosy girls were peeking in on the video's contents over my shoulder. Neither seemed certain quite how to react. Amazing. He really did a nice job with these. So many bodies I haven't seen yet. So many were like the paintings. They're so beautiful. Still, his technique could be better. He does little to catch the viewer's eye. There's too much restraint, too much distance. If it were me. Nari? Okay. What's the matter? Why exactly are you laughing? Laughing? Am I laughing? Yes, you're smiling and laughing like you're having a grand old time. Well, that's rather odd, isn't it? Guys, run. Girls, just run, okay? Alright, let's... Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to get going. Going where exactly? We're in the middle of searching for our friends. What's your rush? Maybe there's something I can do to help you. That's quite alright. We'll handle it on our own. Goodbye now. Oh! I think it must have been a misunderstanding. Maybe they thought I was some kind of pervert. Yes, you are. Well, that's fine by me. It'd be a pain in the ass to change their minds anyways. Besides, that was a rather fascinating reaction. I think I'll leave the camera here. It's Taguchi's eyes, after all. No one else could possibly feel what he felt from anything he caught on. I want to keep taking in these surroundings with my own eyes, to keep feeling what the school has to offer in my own personal way. I want my own collection, or I suppose I just want to possess this dead. I want to make them mine. Wait, what am I thinking? I should be searching for Mayu right now. These photos are just for stress relief. If I lost myself in despair before finding Mayu, she could be gone forever. Mustn't let that happen. Yes, this is all just one step in the long process of finding her, and I certainly couldn't mix up a single step from her end goal. But I want to see more. So how do we get around to him? Who cares about the whole... I can't go to there. Completely motionless. Oh! Okay, I just had to click on him, okay. Another earthquake. After bracing myself for an undetermined amount of time, the earthquake finally subsided. There's a candle shimmering here, along with a note. Whatever you do, don't look behind you. What happens if I do? Do I want Shig to die? Very much so. Look behind me. Oh, hey! Shig! Yamamoto, where's Fukari? Oh, whatever. I don't know. He was with me until just a short while ago. But then we found ourselves running from a man with an axe. I think we got separated. I see. That is rather worrisome. I hope he's alright. How about you? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. This isn't my blood. But this school is even more dangerous than I thought. He's going around killing anyone who gets lost in here. I haven't encountered him personally, so I couldn't say. I'm scared. If I'm by myself, he'll find me. Shall I accompany you then? Are you sure? Yeah, I don't mind. Thank you. Nope, you should run. Overcome with relief, she suddenly grabs hold of me. Hey! I'm sorry. You have a girlfriend already, right? Suzimoto, I think you said her name was. We're not like that. She's like a little sister to me, I guess. I'll bet my life would be a whole lot less boring if I had a big brother like you. Aww! I wouldn't be so sure about that. People always seem to regard me as a boring human being, especially people from this generation. Girl, you need to run. Everyone needs to run from him. It's really gotten dark here. Yamamoto. Hang on just a second, I got a light. Is it a candle, or... What an unnerving hallway. Much darker than the others. But then, I suppose there's just... In the main building, yeah. It's not just dark, but cold, too. We should head back. I think maybe we're dangerous to going on. But the way back is gone. Do you still have that alcohol lamp? Sorry, that didn't quite make it. But I've got a plenty of candles. That won't be enough. Well, look here. There's a room. Let's see what's inside, okay? Wait, it might not be safe. We should proceed with the what? She's given that face. She's given that seductive face. I didn't hurt you, did I? I'm just fine. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean to. Never mind that. Let's say we have a little chat. What do you... Don't you like me, Shig? Oh, oh! Who are you? Who do you think I am, Shig? Cut it out. Don't call me that. I tried to pick myself off the floor, but she grabbed me tightly by the wrists. Let me go. How do you know about me? About Mayu? I struck with all my might. In the process, I slapped Yamamoto, or whoever this was, square in the face. Ow, how dare you raise your hand to a girl? Shig, teehee. Oh! 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 The skin from her face began to peel back, and a little girl's face burst out from within, covered in blood and muscle tissue. I don't even know how it's possible, but black hairs burst out from Yamamoto's suit next. spreading across the ground like black wings. Immediately a musty smell began to permeate the air, and I began aware of all the body parts around me. Hands, feet, entrails, veritable lake of blood. You, were you always her? What did you do to Mayu? Now what did I do to her? I remember. She wouldn't shut up. She kept chirping, shig, 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 like a Japanese sparrow. Esuzumi, if you will. But she's not chirping anymore. Want to see for yourself? No, no, can't be. I've been watching you, you know. I like you. You've got promise. People like you do show up from time to time. Freaks of nature who are really affinity for this place. What are you trying to say? What the hell are you planning to do with me? You scared? That's understandable, but the thing is, I get you. You're not afraid of people dying. You're just afraid of you dying. Out of anyone in this place, I think Sachiko is probably the one that can understand you, Shig, okay? Maybe you should listen to her, okay? She's probably the only one that does. Let me go. Sure, I'll let you go. And when I do, I want you to walk over to that door. Let the school guide your way. It's where you find the person you've been looking for all this time. Shig, don't look at me. Not the way I am now. I'll admire you. Quite looking forward to your reaction. But if it's boring, I'll kill you. True to her word, the girl let go of my wrists. Her body then began to sink into the floor, little by little, until there was nothing left of it. It was as if she was lying alone on the shore as the tide came in and slowly rose above her body. School was swallowing her up. The only thing that remained was Yamamoto's school uniform. That face mask made from her skin. Is this a dream? I must have completely lost it. I need to see Mayu. She's alive. She has to be. Mayu, I'm coming for you. She said go through the door and let the school follow. Follow the school. Oh! That's a wrong ending. It felt like it was going to go on. Okay. Wrong ending 8. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end. I know. Okay, let's go to a quick save. And we will not turn around, I guess. Yeah, it's this one. Don't look back. Stay back. Shut the hell up. I told you to stay back. You're in leagues with them, aren't you? Okay, that's different. You seem confused. What happened, Yamamoto? Don't touch me. There's blood on your hands. You really are. You're mistaken. This is from examining a dead body earlier. Just as I thought, then. How can you be so cavalier when touching corpses? You're just not right. You're correct. You're correct. Not getting through to her in this state, it seems. I won't be fooled. I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. That might be one of the smartest girls here. He's certainly in a mood. Living humans are so irredeemably noisy. People need to understand the value of silence. Yamamoto? Gone already, is she? Don't follow her. Don't follow her, please. I should find someplace to collect myself. That's right. Always come back there. I almost forgot about taping the production of The Barber of Seville. I have to make sure I get home in time. What the heck? And here I was again. I pressed the button on my phone to shut off the second alarm I set. This music! I love it! If this time displays were accurate, then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the show for Mayu. I have to apologize to her later. I slid my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to opening my folder of saved photos. There was no sound in the room other than the tone of my button presses, and virtually no light other than that which shone from the LCD screen, or so it seemed anyway. Yet this was my rock. In this place I could truly relax. Here and here alone I felt at peace. The air was filling with the overpowering aroma of blood and entrails. It would be enough to make most people vomit, but for me, it was a smell to savor. I'd even describe it comforting. Perhaps it's because I reminded me that I was in her presence. She who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I could possibly convey in words. It was as if she'd always be here for me, as if she was waiting for me. And sure enough, whatever felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary would always open to me, despite its tendency to be to the contrary. Each time it did, too, I would always be drawn, as if this room were swallowing me up, and my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. This girl upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me, and never once did I tire of the sight. I've taken a lot, so many photos of the dead. I began talking to myself, or maybe I was talking to her. Within the phone's memory was stored some of the man's most sensual, most voluptuous objects d'art. And she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. I'd amassed a whole other building's worth of beautiful sculptures to admire. Now, too, was thrilled to burst. Shig, you have problems. This is the one. This was a sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life, but in death she was my property, one of my many pieces of found art. Those spirited eyes, now dulled and clammy, those lips that spoke such harsh words, now stained with blood, her abdomen shredded, her innards oh my gosh. So alluring, so captivating was she now. Something destroyed. Destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful. And truly this was the proof. Still, it is a shame. It was a shame that I could only gaze upon these gorgeous works of art within these school grounds. Before returning home with Mayu, I'd need to erase every one of these photographs from my phone. It seemed like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelled was far too narrow-minded to accept the masterpiece. But as long as I had Mayu with me, I could endure. And to that end, this folder was obstacle, a detriment, a hurdle to be overcome before I could rejoin the world of living. I need to delete it to put it all behind me. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. If I do it right after I get back. Whoo! Whoo! That guy's creepy. He could... Okay, this, yeah, alternate universe tale. Yep, Shangri-La. Thanks guys on Reddit for telling me that I would love this. I hated it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad. It was better than having to hear the cries of the autopsy and stuff like that, so you're correct. But having Shig do his thing was definitely not something I liked. But we now have the soulful testimonies of these four here. Yeah. And we can go to Meyer next, I guess. Simple Pleasures achievement just got. Oh, Shig. You are a broken man, and I don't know for sure if this school broke you or you're broken in the beginning. But if anyone can know you, it's probably Sachiko. So yeah, that will be the end of Shangri-La. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. It's been quite a long time that we've started this. But we got Meyer and then Tooth. And then we done. Shangri-La definitely was not one of my favorite chapters. I don't know. I like the one that had the teacher, Miss Yui. Seal was pretty good. But yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!